Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. Fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I'm taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes, because you're just asking to get picked off.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At midfield, he's got room. He's off to the races. Inside the 10. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, West Virginia. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. First down sack, pushes it back, now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Chubb. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going for the big play. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect...
And the pass is intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Snap it to the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's got room. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Marshall quick to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They're trying to get to it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Here on third down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Chop. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Caught near the sticks. It's straight. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Stanford managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll savor this one in Palo Alto for some time, no matter the final score. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down and short. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Chubb. Still looking, on the move. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. Good, solid tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first.
Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Castro. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. 1st down here with time for maybe 1 more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Then the short completion brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Marshall quick to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. He's loose. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Absolutely perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He's taking the shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 40, there he goes. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. 2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go to the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Chop. Might be looking to run. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Marshall quick to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, still looking. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This defense really has their hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline because they don't know who's going to be keeping the football in the run game. And that time, you saw the QB. He was able to kind of skirt his way to get some positive yards.
Trying to get to him. Makes his connection. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. 1st and goal for the offense. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Randall. Stopped after making the catch.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. What a snag by the defense.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. The Mountaineers get enough to move the chains.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, if you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what? Gonna take a shot. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Williams. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. To the air, it's Chubb. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the beatdown has ensued. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Running back goes in motion. Swings it out to his running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurd! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He'll come out throwing on first down. Brings it down on the right side. Off he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have one period to play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Handoff from the gun. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Motion from the offense. They go right back to it. Trucks through the defender. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Hand off from the shotgun. An attitude run as he's dragged down after... down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Running back searching for a hole. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that looks a little better soon.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
And the Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receiver.
Touchdown, West Virginia! And the route is on. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Williams. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry.